It's been a year of posting on YouTube. So about August of 2023, I started posting consistently on YouTube, and I've done that every single week up until now. And along the way, I've learned some valuable lessons that I wanted to share with you that apply to fitness and life in general, I think. So about a year ago, I decided that I wanted to post on YouTube every single week and see what happened for a full year. And I made the commitment that whether I like it or not, I will produce a video or create content and post it whether it was perfect or not. And today I want to share with you the 3 most important lessons that I've learned over this year that I've been doing it, and which I feel are the most important. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Laith, and I'm a trainer and gym owner, and over the past 2 decades I've coached hundreds and hundreds of people in the areas of fitness, longevity, nutrition, and personal development, all based on science. So the first lesson that I have learned in this is that consistency is king, and consistency is the key everything that you're trying to do within life. When I started, I was worried about every little detail, the lighting and the editing and the script that I was writing, whether it was a good hook and wasn't it a good hook, and what would attract people. But over time, I started to realize that showing up week after week, even when the content wasn't perfect or when I didn't feel like it, was the more important factor. And consistency isn't just about growing your channel, it's about getting better, and it's about honing your craft and learning along the way. And yes, there are days where the motivation is not there or the excitement is not there, and that's fine, but those are the days that are the most important, and they're ones that really do count. That's when you have to push through that discomfort. And I really believe that this lesson applies to everything that we do in life, including going to the gym or even learning a new skill. Lesson number 2, imposter syndrome never goes away. This is such a big lesson because it's a big barrier for people to do things that they feel uncomfortable doing. There's always that voice in the back of your head that's telling you that you're not good enough or that somebody else can do it better. But here's the thing. You learn to work around it. You learn to show up despite the doubts because you know there are people out there who need to hear your message or that need to connect with you, even if it's one person. Understanding the fact that most people have to start from zero, whether it's a YouTube, jiu-jitsu, or going to the gym, you need to start somewhere and build that confidence over time. And that brings me to my first lesson, where consistency will trump everything else. The third lesson, which is a big principle within how I live my life, is all about the value, and adding value to people's life is more important than anything else that you can do. The thing is, people focus on numbers, whether that's losing weight or getting subscribers. The reality is that if you provide value to people, everything else will start to fall into place. It's easy to fall into the trap of chasing numbers, but I realized something powerful. Even if only 100 people watch the video, even 50 people, you're able to connect with those 50 people. Just because you can't see them, just because there's no interaction with them, if you imagine you're talking to 50 people in front of you, it's a big number. I focus on adding as much value as I can to people who do watch. And I try to add that value in terms of providing enough information that will help them along this journey that they're on. In fact, no matter the scale. Again, this applies to your health. We are obsessed about seeing results on the scale or how we look when we forget that we are playing the long game. We're doing this for the rest of our life. If you focus on that, the rest won't really matter. Eventually, things will fall into place if you are consistent enough and if you provide value for what you're doing. Or more specific to what I'm doing in terms of health and wellness and in terms of editing and in that whole realm of content creation. But these are the most important lessons that I've learned over the last year. And if you are on your own journey in terms of health and wellness or personal development, I'd love for you to join our community. So subscribe to this channel, share it with other people if you found that it's helpful to you, and I would even subscribe to my newsletter for more details on health and wellness. Just remember that if you started what you thought you wanted to do a year ago, where would you be now? And being consistent, even if it's not perfect, will always see results at the end of the day. So make it something that you're going to do step at a time, as they say, baby steps, and over time you will see the results. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. So YouTube seems to think you will like this video over here, so press on it, go on. It does look interesting, so I would press on it and watch it, whatever that video is.